Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum. I want to say the first time I ever really paid attention to holiday celebrations, I was 9 years old, and I remember decorating the house with lights, Christmas trees, and all that. But then after the new year, everything just came to a thud, and I fell into a serious depression. My grades suffered. I had trouble with making friends at school. Everything just came to a grinding halt. And year after year, that seems to be the theme. I a few years ago, I was working at a startup company, and I got seriously depressed after we went back to work in January. Not because of work, but just because all the celebrations and decorations were all gone. And it made me think about why can't we have a few days to celebrate in January as well? And now that January 6th has become a de facto holiday, when January 6th was happening, I remember almost feeling glad that now January's have an event to celebrate as well. That was my first thought because I was depressed coming into January. Everything, I was living in Wallace, Idaho at the time in 2021, and they have a lot of Christmas decorations, and January 2nd came around. Everything just came to a grinding halt. I was depressed. And not to mention all the other struggles we were going through at the time. And then January 6th happened. And my first thought before I could even digest what was going on January 6th was, oh, good, now we can celebrate Januaries. That was my first thought. It really was. And then last year, after the holiday season, and I was thinking about January 6th, it kind of prolonged the holiday season by 6 days. It really did. Unfortunately, it kind of went over quickly. There wasn't decorations about it or anything like that. It just fizzled. And why? Now, January has its own set of anniversaries. I hope to celebrate our Fallen Space Heroes Day. In January, we had a lot of space accidents. We had Challenger in 1986. We had Columbia in 2003. We had Apollo 1 in 1967. All of them happened in January. I hope to decorate our office to commemorate them. And I hope to, I don't know if I'll decorate the office for January 6th. I don't think that's really appropriate for where I work. I'll think about January 20, the Hunt brothers drove silver prices to $50 an ounce. I'll think about raising some awareness about investing in precious metals. But then again, that's not the kind of demographics I work with. The only thing I can kind of do is the space heroes. But that's all right. That will prolong the holiday by a whole month. So that's not bad either. I'll let you guys some comment if there's any holidays that are worthy of celebrating in January. In February, for Valentine's Day, I'll definitely raise a lot of awareness for solosexuals and for the LGBTQ community as a whole. Anyways, but that will extend the holiday season by 2 months. Oh, and then in March, we could do a COVID-19 memorial, right? Because on March 11th, COVID-19 was declared a pandemic. So 3 more months of holidays. Yay. Anyway, this is the Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum. Shit. Happy holidays. Every day's a holiday.